Hello everyone. I'm so glad that we're meeting again to do math. Remember when we were in class and we would go anywhere to enrichments or to the playground, we would be counting or doing mental math. Keep doing that at home. It's excellent to help you remember all of your math. All right, before we get started with our lesson today, I want to talk to you about this packet of papers that your parents got for you. The top one is subtraction, and on the back of that is addition. Now remember, if you need to use beans or beads or pennies or something to complete this work, please do it. All right. This second page is a resource page for you for measurement. This is an inchworm telling you all about measuring things. We're going to be using inches on today and in the packet. All right, the next page has a page for measuring these little pictures inside these boxes. You have to estimate how long you think this line is, your best thinking guess, and write it down before you actually measure it by inches. Then on the discovery line, write how long you think that is and put the word inches or IN, the abbreviation for inches. There are 5 pictures. 1, 2, a snake, 3, 4, 5. 5 pictures to do. On the back of this is some other measurement that you measure line segments and write the answer on the answer line. On this one, you have to measure 3 different lines that are connected and write your answer for this one, and this one, and then add those 3 numbers together to get your answer, to get the total for that 3-part line segment. There's one here, but the inches went off on the printer, and I'm sorry I didn't see that, but you can put inches on there. And there's a small, medium, and large line for you also. Here is a clock page called Time Flies. You have to read the hands of the clock on the analog clocks up here and write them on the digital clocks right here. Here you have to draw the hands after you read the time on the digital. Long and short. Minute hand is long and the hour hand is short. The next page is about odd numbers and even numbers. You color the evens on this side and then write the total, 20 even numbers or whatever it is. Label, label, label your answer and the Arctic odds. We've done a lot of that in class. This page is a page that has a number story on it. You draw the number story, you write the equation, you do it on the number line, you do it in the tens frames, and then you write your final answer and label it. This page in the packet has a back side and a front side. This is called number of the day. This number is 28. You write the time. You tally for 28. You write 1 more than 28, 1 less than 28, 10 more than 28, 10 less than 28. Use your number line or your number grid for a resource. Down here you show what coins you would need for 28 cents, and then you fill in the blanks for the missing numbers. Front and back, different numbers. I also included a Play-Doh recipe for measurement for you. If you can do that at home with your parents, great. If not, that's okay too. I included 2 coin pages. If you don't have real coins at home, enough of them, go ahead and cut out these little squares after you color the pennies brown, the nickels, dimes, and quarters. I colored them with a regular pencil gray because I didn't have a silver crayon. And then cut them and glue the heads to the tails. Sort them and put them in piles or bags by penny, nickel, dime, and quarter. The next lesson I do will be all about money. Remember the store that we had at Valentine's Day where you got to buy things to make a card for a friend? Maybe you could do a store at your house, make your own cards, make your own envelopes and write to someone, have your parents charge you or make you pay for these things. stickers or whatever you have and write to someone. That would be really fun to do at home. You could buy different things, pretend to buy different things with your money. All right, good job. Those are the packet of information you needed for this week for these lessons. Let's get started. I want to count by twos. Counting by twos is called what? Yes, skip counting. You can use your number line or number grid. All right, here we go. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 72, 74, 76, 78, 80, 82, 84, 86, 88, 90, 92, 94, 96, 98, 100. Keep on going on those. Good job counting by twos. If you're doing that yourself on your resource page, you could put a little dot on each one as you count by twos and then erase it with your eraser, with your dry erase board marker. All right, good job. How about if we count by fives, called the high five game? Ready? Here we go. 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100 by tens. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Let's keep going. 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200. All right, let's count backwards. 190, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, and 0. All righty, let's count back from 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Let's count back, but let's start at 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. Good job. Keep challenging yourself to count backwards. All right, good job. How about if we count by 25s just for something fun to do? Are you ready? 25, 50, 75, 100. Again, 25, 50, 75, 100. Another way to skip count. That's the fastest way to get to 100 that I know of. Good job, everyone. Now we're going to go over to my board over here and look at our subtraction using manipulatives. Let me get it set for us. Here we go. All right, I have addition on this side, subtraction on this side. Remember how much trouble we would have with 3 plus 4? And I would give that to you as one of your passwords to go out the door. 3 plus 4, well, let's count the circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The answer is 7. Slide to the right and slant straight down to make your 7. 6 plus 2, I have 6 circles, 7, 8. Make an S and go straight home. I hope you're practicing writing your numbers. Okay, here we go. Now we're going over to subtraction. Some went away. 10, take away 2, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 circles. I am going to erase 2 of those circles. And then I'm going to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ha! The answer is 8 again. The difference between 10 and 2 is 8. All right, 4, take away 4. I'm going to erase all those circles. 0 left there, 0, 0. All right, let's move into some measurement. I am going to estimate how many inches this line is right there. I think that is 5 inches long. So I'm going to put a 5 and I'm going to write IN right beside it. 5 inches to label it. Okay, let me go ahead and measure that line. Let me get my fancy McDonald's ruler and here we go. Oh my stars! That line is a whole 7 inches. I estimated too low. Well, I learned that I need to think a little bit harder on that one. 7. All right, let's see if I can estimate this one exactly. I'm going to try. Let's see. I think that looks like my whole ruler. That's what I think. I think that is 12 inches. So I'm going to write 12 right here. 12 inches is my estimate. Now I'm going to discover it by measuring it exactly. Let's see. I'm right. It is 12 inches. One whole ruler called a foot. 12 inches long. Good job. That doesn't look like a very good 2. Okay, let me see this sunshine in the box. I think that's 3 inches. That looks more than 2, but less than 4. I'm going to say 3 inches. 3IN. That's my estimate. Now let me discover and see what it is. 3 inches. Good job, Miss Trimble. I got that one right. Correct, correct. Good job. Yes, yes, yes. Now, we are going to do some number stories. All right. And we are going to use a whiteboard to illustrate our number stories. Here is the story about James. One day, James went outside. He saw 3 flowers in his garden. I'm going to draw 3 flowers. Put the seed pod in the middle. 3 flowers. I don't want you to take long to draw 3 flowers. If you don't know how to draw a flower, draw 3 circles. I just drew 3 flowers. Then he walked to his side yard and he saw 2 more flowers. So I'm going to draw 2 more flowers. Okay, so James saw 3 flowers. Then he saw 2 more flowers, some more. Addition, 3 plus 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. James saw 5 flowers that day. I'm going to label flowers. I almost ran out of room. Okay, 5 flowers. I illustrated and I wrote it. Now, I wrote that horizontally. I'm going to write that vertically. 3 plus 2 equals the different equals symbol, 5 flowers. All right. Now I could go ahead and tally 5. Let's tally that. 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, 4 down. Tally up 5 across. 5 flowers. All right, go ahead and erase your board. All right. This time we are going to do a comparison number story to see how many more or how many less of something in the number story. Maybe it'll be insects or flowers or stars. Okay, so we are going to do a comparison number story. We're going to find out the difference. So we are going to do a subtraction number story right now. Are you ready? Is your board clean? Mine is clean. Are you ready? All right. One day, Brooke went out, looked out at night, out her window, and she saw 6 stars in the sky. Draw 6 circles if you cannot, in a straight line across your board if you cannot draw stars. I'm going to draw 6 stars right here on my board. Remember, we're not practicing drawing stars right now. If you want to do that later. Right now, we're just drawing circles or stars. Let's see if I have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stars. Well, later that night, she went outside and she only saw 5 stars. Underneath these stars, draw 5 stars. I wonder how many less stars she saw the second time she went out. Some went away. So 6 stars minus 5 stars equal how many stars? How many less stars did she see the second time? Oh, this one has a partner, that one has a partner, that one has a partner. This one does not. 1 star less. All right, 1 star less. That's comparing how 2 different times that Brooke looked in the sky. Go ahead and erase your board. We're going to do one more comparison story. All right, this time it is about Lauren. Lauren went outside in her backyard. Is your board clean? Okay, she went outside and she looked on a leaf and she saw 4 ladybugs. Now I'm going to just draw 4 circles. Then I'm going to put some spots on them. And then I'm going to draw 6 legs. And those are my 4 ladybugs right there. You don't have to draw ladybugs, you can draw circles. All right, she walked over to another bush and she saw on the ground 2 ants. All right, right under the first 2 ladybugs, I'm going to draw 2 ants. 3 body parts, 6 legs. There are my 2 ants right under the 4 ladybugs. I wonder how many more ladybugs than ants that Lauren saw in her yard. Well, let's write the number sentence for that. Let's write it horizontally right here. Start with the larger number 4. Subtract 2 or minus 2 equals 2 less insects. She saw 2 less ants than ladybugs. 2 less ants. All right, now I'm going to ask you another question, and you can write the equation for that one. How many insects did Lauren see altogether? Oh my goodness, so we would take 4 plus 2 equals 6 insects. She saw 6 insects that day. All right, good job. Okay. Do you remember in class when you would read my mind, the Read My Mind game? Well, today we're going to do that again. I even have the attribute blocks from class. I brought them home. All right, let's see what characteristics or attributes these blocks have. Let's see, I see a, what is that? A hexagon, 6, 6, 6, 6. I see a triangle, 3 straight sides. Circle, circle, round and round. Square, square, 4 straight and equal sides. Rectangle, rectangle, 2 sides long and 2 sides short. That means that one of the attributes of those attribute blocks is shape. So that's one attribute. Let's see, I see another attribute right here. Oh my goodness, can hardly believe that. Look at this. Hexagon, but this one's bigger than the other one. Large and small. So size is another attribute or characteristic of these attribute blocks. Oh, I see something else. Look at the difference between those. It's called the thickness problem. Thickness. That's another attribute of these blocks. Thickness. All right, and then the last attribute is, look at that, red, blue, and my favorite yellow, color. All right, see if you can read my mind. I am going to pick three different attribute blocks. Let's see. Now, I am thinking of one of these attributes. It is not a small shape. Goodbye, small yellow square that's thin. Okay, so there's only two shapes left. All right, this shape has no straight sides. All right, that leaves this one circle that's large, yellow, and thick. Good job reading my mind today. There's an air high five for you. You're going to need your wipe-off board right now. It needs to be clean, and you need to draw one line straight down it. If we take and we draw that line right down the middle and divide that board into two equal parts, each part is called 1/2. Go ahead and label your two parts of your wipe-off board by putting the fraction 1/2. One whole wipe-off board cut in half with a line equals 1/2 on each. All right, so right now I'm going to get my bears. You can use your pennies if you'd like to. Go ahead and get your pennies out, but I'm going to get my bears out. I want to see if I can take 7 bears and divide them through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bears, and divide those bears equally into two parts and put them equally on this board and not have any left. Let's see, I'm going to take one and put it here. I'm going to take another one and put it there. I'm going to put one here and one there. I'm going to take this little tiny one and put it here. And then I'm going to put this one over here. Oh no, I only have one left. I have 1, 2, 3 here and 1, 2, 3 here. Well, 3 plus 3 equals 6, but I have one remaining. I have a remainder of 1. Oh my stars, 7 must be an odd number. 1, 3, 5, 7. Yes, it is an odd number. All right, I cannot divide 7 into two equal groups. Friends, if we were at school and I was trying to give you an equal amount of bears to be fair to 2 friends of mine that needed some bears, it would not be fair if I gave one friend 4 bears and the other friend 3 bears. So I could not do that with 7 bears. Let's try that again. And I have 7, but this time I want to do 16. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Did you notice that when I had my 7 bears and I needed 16, I just counted on. I didn't start again with 1. Okay, I have 16 bears right here. I'm going to put one here and one over here, a yellow one here, and this blue one here again, and a red one here, and a green one here. Let me keep going. A green one here, and a little red one here, a yellow one here, and a green one here, a yellow one here, here, a red one here, a yellow one here, a red one here. Oh, and one purple one here. Hi, Purple Bear. All right, now I don't have any left, and I did go back and forth placing them on each side of the board. So let me see if I have an equal amount on the board. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 16 is an even number. I can divide that into 2 equal parts and have 8 plus 8 on each side of the board. All right, remember these are some activities that you can do at home. You can do number stories in your journal or in your math workbook. You can do comparison number stories. More than and less than. How many more? How many less? You can divide items in half to see if you have an equal amount or an odd amount. Also, you can play Read My Mind at home. You could do it with coins or a variety of other items. All right, remember, keep doing your math at all times and keep on counting. 2,